Oh, happy Thanksgiving. I am on my way to Los Gatos to the Turkey Day hill climb. There's an event going on, happens annually, where you climb up to the top of a really steep hill here in the San Jose area. There's going to be a lot of people bringing food. It's kind of like a potluck. But yeah, it's about 8 miles south of my house. I'm on my way there now, and it is cold outside. It's about 36 degrees right now, and probably got about 30 more minutes to go to meet the buddies. But yeah, it should be a fun day, but damn, it's cold. Happy Thanksgiving. I've met up with my buddy Mark, and we have climbed up to the top of Kennedy Road where the trailhead begins. There's already some people up here, a good number of folks just waiting to begin the ascent up to the top. This is one of the more challenging trails in the area. It's not my favorite because of the steepness, the sustained climb that you have to do up to the top. So normally when I ride this trail, it's for training purposes. But there goes Mark getting ready to drop me on the climb, as always. So we're starting our 4-mile climb up to the top. It'll start to get really steep shortly. Mark is definitely gonna spin up and drop me pretty soon. Right now he's just being a good guy. But yeah, there he goes. He's gone. But anyhow, the trail is in really good condition considering that we've had a fair amount of rain recently. This area tends to stay intact whenever there is a lot of rain. The trail doesn't rut out as easy as other trails in the area. And this is a very popular trail for Los Gatos, so it's common to see a good number of hikers getting out for some exercise, and there's typically mountain bikers going up and down the trail. So now we're starting to catch up to other folks that have been on the climb up to the top. It's good to see some other humans out here suffering, but really fun day. I can't believe it's taken me so long to finally do this ride. It happens annually, and this just happened to be the first year that I was available to come out and do this steep climb up to the top of the Kennedy Trail right before Thanksgiving. So hell of a way to kick off the Thanksgiving feast festivities. Although the morning got off to a super frosty start, it warmed up nicely. Turned out to be a beautiful day. Not many clouds in the sky. It's very sunny. Behind me off in the distance is San Jose. We're up pretty high at this point. And then up ahead are 2 incredibly steep climbs. It's not uncommon to see people getting off their bike to walk it. No shame in that. So you can see how things are ramping up right here. This is probably like a 14% grade, I believe. Definitely a thigh buster. Apologies for the sun glare. I'm riding obviously right into the face of the sun. I've done this trail a handful of times, and I have yet to get up to the top of this particular segment without running off the road or tipping over. All right, here it is. Made it to the top. Just clipped back into my bike after walking the last couple hundred yards to get up here. But tons of people already up here hanging out, having a good time for Thanksgiving. This is my first time doing this ride, and I'm glad that I finally had an opportunity to come join in. A couple Thanksgivings ago, I was doing a road ride down on the lower part of Kennedy, going right past the trailhead, and I seen a ton of hikers and mountain bikers gathering up down by the trailhead entrance. When I seen that, I was completely puzzled. I had no idea why so many people were getting on the trail. But here we are a couple years later, finding out that there is an absolute rager going off at the top of Kennedy Trail for Thanksgiving every year. Cool stuff. All right, it's time to descend. We are turning onto Priest Rock Trail, and then this is going to take us down to another trail called Lime Kiln. This trail is pretty fast. It's a smooth road, but you have to be on your P's and Q's. There are a number of really deep ruts that run across and through the middle of the trail. And then there are a couple, there's 2 or 3 kind of like speed bumps is what I call them, but you'll get a good amount of speed going. And then once you hit these bumps, if you're not prepared, you are going to go flying, whether you like it or not. So those are things that you need to look out for. But anyhow, I like this segment of the trail, but once we turn onto Lime Kiln, that's when the road gets significantly rougher. The Lime Kiln trail is not my favorite since the surface is super rough and I'm on a gravel bike. I don't have the suspension to absorb all of the shock from the rough trail. Yeah, usually whenever I jump on that portion of this descent, that's when my hands and wrists are taking a beating from just the vibrations of the road and being on this gravel bike versus having a full suspension mountain bike. But I do it. Happy Thanksgiving. Passing your left. Going down there, right? Okay.